Attention, everybody. The views and opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of Axe Ministry, Axe Media Group, and or their affiliate and subordinate ministries and or nonprofits. It's going to be a fun day today, folks.
Yes, it is.
Today's title, sometimes all you can do is laugh. Good morning! Coming to you live from Axe Media Group headquarters here in beautiful Springfield, Missouri. It's the Morning Drive with Matt and Jay. It's Steve. With your host, Matt, Jay, Steve. Hey. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Hopefully it'll be a little sunny today so it can get just humid enough to make it hard to breathe.
Just enough. And now, see, if you're wearing those masks, that can be rough.
Oh, yeah. But, you know, if you're going to wear those masks and you have them down here past your nose, there's no point.
Yeah. You got. If you're going to wear them right.
Good morning, Linda, Marcia, Steve Schultz, Adria.
Wow, you're a popular guy. Is that just on YouTube?
That's
not
Facebook, Axe Media Group.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm just kidding. I was going to see how long it took you guys to realize that it sounded like a broken record.
Yeah. Well, folks.
That's the remix, folks. Good morning, everybody. Welcome
This
to the
is
Morning
what
Drive.
kind of day it's going to start out to be.
man. You and
Randy
crack me up, you two. Like, it's like that time that Dad and Randy and Dr. Bob Wilkie and Leo Froman were trying to figure out a CD player up here one day.
Oh.
And it was so funny, like the mumblings between them about, I think it was 7. Oh, no, maybe 8. And then it start playing, no, I guess it's not 8. No, and just back and forth. It's so funny. I don't know why that makes me laugh. Just like when Mom and Dad yell back and forth the house to one another, and sometimes they'll yell the exact same thing back and forth to one another.
What? Huh?
Well, no, it's like, Mom would be like, hey, honey, can you get me some of that cherry pie? And then Dad will say, honey, do you want some of this cherry pie? That kind of stuff.
I've seen those conversations.
It's funny. I mean, I love our elderly people because they bring
they bring joy.
They definitely bring. I guess I'm putting you in that.
You know what you got to look forward to.
Yeah.
And it's not very far away.
No, it's not. I'll be 40 in July.
Matthew Graybeard.
Yeah, it is very gray, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'll just lay around and think about you guys and just start laughing about what could be going on.
Right.
Well, I might be doing what you did. I'll just lay in bed and get on the morning drive anyway.
Yeah. It's fun. We have fun here. Sometimes not so much, but most of the time it's great.
Oh, yeah.
So, sometimes we have fun, but sometimes
we try to bring joy to each other.
Super serious.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which we need super serious topics sometimes.
And it's okay to be not diverse, but it's okay to be. I was using a Tanner phrase.
I need to take Monday off and go on a camping trip.
Hey.
But you're working, aren't you? When do you work?
I work.
Oh, Larry Melton. No way.
I'm off Monday, but we'll be doing the...
Do you work Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Ooh, that's
I
going
was
to be
thinking
long
maybe
Monday.
I might go Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Well, I'm not going to be here all day Monday.
Oh,
Go see the
good.
Garden of the
You
Gods because I can get on the highway now and drive all the way there on the highway.
All the way.
All the way.
all the
Steve,
way.
all the way.
Be there in
all
one
the way.
day. Spend 2 days there. Well,
I'm
a
going
full
all
day
the way
there.
to Columbia too, and I don't.
The Garden of the Gods.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty
Little
cool,
G?
man.
Little G, I
Of
take it.
course.
Stacy,
Well, it's a
Weddick,
title, so it's a capital.
welcome
But
to the
that's
party.
because it's titled, not because it's the God.
See, even if it's a title, I just can't bring myself to give him a capital G.
Johnny
Well,
Rooster,
you have to. It's in
welcome to the
proper
party.
English.
By
Well,
the way, are
I'm a
you
rebel.
back home?
Who were you talking about?
Johnny Rooster. I think he's back home now.
Sorry, everybody.
Hello?
Let's see how many
There
of these
he is.
notifications I get. I'm just going to turn that off for
No, I did not, Rachel.
So, I mean,
Sometimes you just have to laugh. Is that what you
Sometimes
said?
you just
Good
have
morning,
to laugh.
Maureen.
So, and I'm getting ready to log into Facebook so that way I
And
can.
Stacy said she's going to be 44 in July. I mean, come on. I mean,
Stacy's going to be 44 in July.
yeah.
July what?
I don't know. She just said July. Oh, July 24th.
That's my birthday. July 24th is my birthday.
Well, there you go, Stacy. Twinsies.
Twinsies.
And I'm going to be,
Dad's
I
going to be
won't go there.
Dad's going to be 72 July 20th.
I can't believe that.
Oh, your dad's birthday's on my birthday? Oh.
Yes.
Wow.
On your birthday.
On my birthday.
Wait,
I'll go
actually, your birthday is on his.
Yeah,
Wait
because
a
he's
minute.
older
How old are
than
you?
I'm going to be 57.
Oh yeah, Dad's way older than you.
Oh, he said it. I didn't. You don't
I'm
look that
trying
old.
to watch the Push the Pull Door episode
15
from
years
yesterday.
is all.
Huh?
15 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't look. He does not look good. I mean, he does not look bad.
I would never think 72.
I wouldn't. I would think at least in the 60s or early.
I was there a
60s.
week ago or a couple weeks ago talking with him, and he was doing something and said he can hardly walk.
Who, Dad?
Yeah, hardly stand up.
Where was that? What was that? Was at the
Karen
house,
McHugh?
obviously.
Scott Holland.
So he's on a rough go of it.
Well,
Now, there's a man who knows how to laugh, though.
oh yeah, yeah. We
who
were sitting
does?
there talking about all kinds of things. And Jay was about ready to pee his pants laughing at some of it.
Who's that?
Dad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He does make you laugh.
Yeah.
All right, so Adria, welcome to the party. Steve Schultz,
He always
Marcia
has.
Holland, Linda Fleetwood. I know that we've already mentioned you, but
I
I'm
got
mentioning you
Scott
again.
on my watch party. Marcia's not on my watch party yet.
How can people be on two watch parties at once?
Adria Wilkins, because I don't know. It's
I don't know.
possible.
You can.
How am I? I mean, you can have on your computer here, and then you
Right.
can go on your phone.
Yeah. Larry Melton said he's gonna. He says I'm old. I'm 71.
I love to laugh. I love the song on Mary Poppins. I love to laugh loud and long and clear. That's what Adria Wilkins. I do too. Steve says he wished he was 40 again. I bet you do.
Yeah.
That was mean. wasn't
Steve,
it?
I sent
So,
you a
Marcia, I'm
friend
not sure.
request,
Are you
buddy.
inviting us? That may not be.
David Nolan will be 55 and on.
See the.
I am starting a new meeting next Tuesday at 6. Sex Addicts Anonymous Women's Group. If you know of that, you need it at the Embassy of Hope in Springfield. Okay, so I think she meant if you know of any women that need it,
right.
it's at the Embassy of Hope
I
in
was
Springfield.
trying to make
Hey,
a joke.
He,
This
he
'cause-
read
Oh.
that very well.
That. Sorry. See, you were trying to be funny, and I was all being
I was
serious
trying
for
to be
once.
funny
What?
because you
What?
can
You're
imagine
being
a
serious?
women's meeting of sex addicts, and then we show up. That wouldn't go well.
No, that would be highly
That
inappropriate.
would be
Inappropriate.
just wrong.
It would be inappropriate.
But no, we could go dressed up in like armor,
right.
because armor, that's
I'm glad you didn't say dress.
Yeah, right.
no. I'm just saying 'cause
Chastity belts.
armor covers everything, and it's very, especially like back in the old days. You remember the armor with the big belly on it, the pointy belly, the big pointy belly. It's like the old French armor or whatever, or Italian armor. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's like the rest. All right, so the armor's fine, but it has this giant belly, and it comes to a point. Well, that's designed because it would stop a bullet that way. If it was flat, it wouldn't stop the bullet. But if it's at an angle, there's more metal that it has to go through, and it'll ricochet.
Oh well, yeah, and a ricochet because it's
Yeah.
yeah, and it's
angle.
like angled. Yeah, like
Good morning, Myrna.
Henry VIII, that weird outfit that he's wearing with the big old furry collar. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh my!
And then
Because that stops the bullets.
the metal armor plate, and it's like, no, that doesn't stop bullets. That protects you.
Furry neck
That
thing.
that would protect you from getting into any immoral,
The furry
situations.
collar would.
Yes,
Yes.
that would definitely keep
How
you
does
from.
it do it?
Well,
Oh,
because it
'cause-
would keep girls away from you.
it would definitely do that.
They
these
need to
days.
make that. They need to make those for social distancing.
Yeah.
Where you walk
Most
around,
gaudy clothes you can
It
imagine.
would definitely be social
it's like
distancing.
6 feet on each side.
Right.
You know what I mean? Social distancing.
That would definitely work.
It would definitely. It's like, here, take this. Give it to your child. What's this for? Oh, that's to protect your virginity, keep people from being attracted to you.
And
Anyway.
believe me, it will work. Try it.
Yes.
By the way, I found out who Miss Baker was yesterday, or whenever I said, "Man,
Running
who's
Steamboats.
that?" Well, that happened.
Yes, they did have guns back then. They were flintlock pistols, actually, and that's back whenever they had duels. Anyways, I learn a lot on that Great Courses channel on my Prime Video.
Wow.
Sorry, Marsha. I didn't mean to make fun. I just thought it was funny.
You weren't making fun. It's just it is funny.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not funny that there are sex addicts out there that are that. I mean, that's a
not
real
funny.
thing. That's something that a lot of people don't want to talk about because, you know, a lot of churches even mentioning the word sex is like, oh no, don't think about it.
Yeah.
Sex within the confines of marriage is a beautiful thing, and it's meant to be a beautiful thing.
Right.
You can be a sex addict within the confines of a relationship, even
Yeah.
if you're like. So you can be completely abstinent when you're not in a relationship, but then when you're in a relationship, you can be, or compulsive about it.
Yeah, and that's
You know.
okay though. I mean,
Not if you're not married.
well, I mean, if you're married, it's okay. That's what
Right.
I'm saying. If you're married, that's great. But also, if you're an addict, then that also would make you be tempted to go elsewhere.
Yes. If you're an addict,
True.
that would. And
Any
human trafficking
opportunity.
is not even-
Yeah, and let's face it, pretty much every male, when they're younger, have that particular addiction.
Yes.
Or are in danger of having that particular, because the chemical. And I was thinking the other day, the chemicals in our brains destroy our inhibitions a lot whenever we're younger. We don't know how to control them. She says, it's a safe group for women that can talk safely about being in prostitution and in trafficking and being raped by men. So that is a very serious comment there. There's no laughs to be had about that, because that's a very serious
yeah.
thing.
Human
Because
trafficking is very serious.
There it is.
Well,
And
so is rape.
yeah, and
Well,
it's-
so is
All of it is.
so
all
is
of it.
prostitution. All of
yeah.
it.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think prostitution is very similar to. I mean, it's to me, it's very similar to rape, because a woman doesn't want to do it,
Yeah.
but she does it to make
When
you
you're
know.
forced into
Or
prostitution.
males are the same. Men, they're male prostitutes.
Yeah, people forget about
There are
male
males that
prostitutes.
are there are males that are raped too.
Yeah, and they forget about, a lot of people forget about there's prostitutes that are males. Everybody concentrates on, or at least a lot of people concentrate on female, but they don't concentrate on the males.
Yeah. There was a case of a guy that was raped, and when he first went in, they said men can't be raped.
It's common in prison.
Yeah, in prison, yes, it is.
Yeah, but I'm talking about a man raped by a woman, a male raped by female.
There's women who abuse their husbands.
Yeah. Well, I was no, not. I wasn't sexually abused by my wife, my first wife, but I was definitely emotionally and psychologically abused, and physically, like punching and stuff. And one time when the cops were called, the officer came up, and this is a little short lady officer. She was really, really nice, and she hands me a pamphlet, and it's a victim's pamphlet, and I went, "What?" And she goes, "What's wrong?" I said, "Here I am. At the time, I was 250 pounds, 6 foot tall, and she's 5'1", 130 pounds, and I'm the victim." And she said, and I remember this, the most. Her voice, the way she said it was it was very calming. She goes, "Anybody can be a victim." That's true. I thought, man, I mean, because I refused to raise my hands to her. She tried to get me to hit her all the time because she would want to call the cops and get me arrested because of the stigma that men always beat women. But there are women that beat men.
Oh yeah,
know.
it's common.
It's very common.
But there's a big difference.
Yeah, because I mean, let's face it, men are like physically. Men are physically different than women. We have our bone density is heavier. We hit harder.
And
I'm pretty sure there are women that can hit harder than me.
Fast twitch muscle is
you never know what a woman's
we have a lot
muscles
more of
are.
it.
You know.
Yeah.
which is like baseball.
Yeah.
It's not the power that sends the ball out of the field. It's the speed.
Yeah.
The speed of the bat.
Yeah.
So fast twitch muscle is what makes you be able to strike harder and
women are stronger than sometimes men give them credit for.
Marcia said, yes, we will be considering having a group for men as well.
I think, Marcia, did you tell me that? Because we're supposed to get together and talk anyway, but I don't know if she mentioned that to me or not. Did you? And Rachel's on my watch party.
Well, we were in Celebrate Recovery, and our group leader came up and asked us because there's so much addiction in the sexual realm.
Mm-hmm.
Like pornography
it shows up in different ways.
It's everywhere. Everywhere. No matter everywhere you look, there's always something tempting you or testing you. And the fact of the matter is, see if I see somebody on my Facebook and they're putting something on that tempts me to go look at something like that, I'll block. I won't necessarily block them, but I will unfollow them and I will ask not to see any of those posts like that. That and violent videos. I don't like watching those either.
I'm telling you, because I've gotten now. When you get friend requests, from these women. Not necessarily men. They look nice. They appear nice, but then they're saying, "Will you be my friend?" Well, depends. Well, you look at their page, and all of a sudden it's like, come see my sex video. And it's like, oh, nope.
Bye. Yeah, some of those are bots. Or some of them are people just trying to hack your stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of them, like if someone sends me a friend request and I don't have any affiliations with them, and then they've only got like one picture, and that's
that's a warning.
I know
that's a red flag.
This is a conversation that's very contrary. It's not really contrary to the title of the show today. Sometimes all you can do is laugh. But we won't laugh about this stuff. This is very serious. There's so much garbage on TV now, Marcia said.
Yes, you're right.
Or
Marcia.
no, Steve said that.
Oh,
sorry.
Well, Steve, you're right.
Mardi Gras?
A lot of times that is a source of laughter. It's something so devastating in life
Marcia.
that you can't even address it. So a
Yeah.
lot of times
Good morning,
the easiest
Jennifer.
way
To deal with it is
or to bring it up or to be involved in a conversation that might be uncomfortable is to do it through humor.
We should have told Randy he could come in here. He's in the other office from there.
Well, I didn't say that he couldn't.
No.
Yeah, he was welcome to come in.
He's busy on the phone. I'll be here all day today, folks. If you are interested, if you want to be in one of our competitions coming up next week. And this is Wednesday, right?
Yes. Today would be the entertainment. I mean, next week, a week from today, is the entertainment.
Talent competition.
Mm-hmm.
And, let me see. There's more than that going on. There's a talent competition and there's something else. Let me pull it up. You can find all this on axmediagroup.com. Huh.
It's not the 2-minute message. That's not till Thursday, right?
No, the 2-minute message is on Tuesday. They must have taken all that stuff off of there.
Because I know that there was more. You're right. There was more than just the talent. There was something. Oh, was it?
There's a lot of videos on here. Oh, wow. They updated. You can see last week's, or actually this week's videos from Monday and your video. I'll just go to Axe Media Group live stream. They got them dated and everything. It's a good job. Dennis Everson is the one that tackles this, and I believe.
I forgot to mention yesterday. Today's Wednesday. Monday, when I was wearing the ball cap that I had, the VFW, my nephew, who I was talking about the stories and stuff, I just found out from his mom that he was a VFW member, and that's why I was in honor of him. That's why I was wearing the ball cap. So that's why if you didn't see the ball cap, that's what it was. It was a VFW ball cap in memory of him.
Well, I'm not finding anything. We need to figure that out, folks. There should have been information on our website for
the schedule.
yes, I got. You know what? Continue to talk because I've
And
got my
we
sheet,
do
my
have
study sheet. over here.
so Jim and I were talking about Axe Fest, and we're going to be having Steamy Joe's as bringing food up for lunch, I guess, or whatever we're having during our. I guess that's going to be online. A lot of it's going to be online, from what I understand. Axe Fest.
It's going to be completely online.
That's what I
For
thought.
sure. And we're going to reconvene about when we're going to have the banquet. I think we may have it in October, but the board of directors, we will decide.
Yeah, I thought I heard something about the fall sometime. So
Yeah. Okay, so
good morning, Rachel. That's okay. We'll find them.
what's oh, you missing a puppet?
Yes.
Because
And-
one of your puppets is doing one of my songs.
yes.
I gave him permission to.
Yes. And
I was
I'm
like,
gonna
don't
go
be a
ho-
dummy. Of course you can use it.
I'm gonna go home and I'll bring back either Peter or Jeffrey, but I'll come back and we'll do that recording.
Oh,
Because
there's a lot of
obviously I
videos
won't
on
be
here.
here next week.
Here we go. You go. You scroll down past the videos. Sorry about that. So you can read about Axe Fest, and okay, time to get ready. What can you do? That's the deal.
Yep.
There. So, then I've got it right here too. So
By the way, I may have another entry coming in for gospel music. I just found this out last night, so it's not like old news.
okay, so the talent show contest is on Wednesday, next Wednesday. 4 minutes. We have up to 8 competitors, live or thumb drive, or what do you call it? Whatever you want to call it, flash drive, jump drive, USB external storage device, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to start the run. There's going to rerun time is on 7 p.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. They're just going to rebroadcast it. Voting is until midnight, June 3rd. 25% of all donations go to the winner of this event, subject to a minimum of $50 donation before awards. Now, there's another thing that we've got. Best show or program competition. Meaning you go through our shows, you find the clip, note the, and if you find the clip, okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to email me or text me the link, email me the link to that particular video and tell me which part of it you want, and we'll try to be able to play that on, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah,
to
I've
figure
already
out how
told
we're gonna
Jim
do it.
which one I want. So
Okay, well we need to get that figured out. And
do I need to fill? I need to fill one of those entry forms out.
absolutely, we can get that done today.
Good.
But I will be here all day today for recording. I have a couple of appointments where people are coming to record some stuff, and that's going to be, it's going to be a lot of fun. Yesterday I had to leave because I had a really bad panic attack or anxiety attack, and that's just because my sinuses and stuff. It seems stupid to me that I would have these anxiety attacks knowing what they are, but then once it gets started, it's like it's a snowball effect. So I had to leave, and I spent the time in prayer and meditation and breathing. Breathing helps. Counting slowly helps.
Yep.
And then, of course, the medication that finished taking care of it.
Laughter.
Laughter always helps, but it's really hard to find a reason to laugh on that. When you're on that, the funniest stuff in the world may not be funny to you.
Actually, it's funny. No pun intended.
I'm looking at it. What?
no pun intended. Ha ha ha.
Har, har.
But yeah, when you can't find nothing to laugh at, it's usually you usually laugh at that particular situation, and you're not laughing. There's something up. There's something wrong.
Jim is sending me a message.
Yeah, he just sent me one too.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and get that Office 365
Yeah.
because then I can set up all kinds of stuff where there's a group calendar where all you have to do is log in and everybody adds to the calendar and takes away from the calendar, so we can all have access to it. A very good form of communication.
I think that's a very good idea.
Plus, it has administrative capabilities that I'll be able to utilize as the director up here. So.
You're just trying to keep things organized, and that's a great idea. And really, I think that's Office 365 is a good product.
And I didn't even realize, and it's because see, Microsoft we use Microsoft products up here. Not that we don't like Apple. I just never been acclimated to Apple product. But there's this one that we use up at work, and it's Microsoft Access.
Oh, that's nice.
So, and you can set up there's all kinds of ways you can set it up, like where one person can go in and look up and edit particulars. Like if let's say I post an event, they can look up that event. They can look up like whatever or put the name or something, and if we're looking to call people and get them confirmed or not confirmed and stuff. Let's say you don't know if I've confirmed them,
right?
Then you could go onto that Access, look up their name, and there'll be like a little box confirmed, yes or no, and if so, or whatever notes in the bottom and comments and stuff. I'm excited to learn something new.
Yeah,
but
that's really
all
nice.
kinds of noises coming from.
I gotta tell you what Stacy Wedeking said. Hey, Matt, I hope you get better. I will keep you in my prayer, Matt.
Who said that?
Stacy Wedeking.
Thank you, Stacy. I appreciate that.
Yeah, we all need prayer.
Yeah, but sometimes all you can do is laugh.
Laugh.
Have you ever had such a bad day, and then one more thing goes wrong, and then all you can do is laugh about it?
Have you ever prayed in the middle of a prayer?
Prayed in the middle of a prayer?
No, I mean, laugh.
Of course. Laughed in the middle of a prayer? Yeah, there's not.
When you're trying to express something and it's funny and you don't mean to, all of a sudden you find yourself laughing in the middle of a prayer. So that's something to laugh about. Maybe.
We did always make fun of you, Steve. I hope that doesn't offend you, but you always made fun of us too. So it was a mutual make funnage ofage.
Yeah, ofage. Is that a word?
It is now. I just made it up.
It's not. It might not be in the dictionary, but it's in Matt's.
So yeah, I'm excited about all this. I'm starting to learn stuff that I never ever thought I would be doing. So, but
so how would you get involved with it? You just you have a password?
Yeah,
for everybody that everybody uses.
Yeah, well, I could probably give each person their own password to each individual app, so that way, and I can set up who can add to what, and things like that. It's pretty versatile. I mean,
taken away from would be the
right.
main thing.
Then that way we're not.
You mean like deleting stuff?
Yeah, we're not crawling.
I don't
over
like this calendar. Delete.
Yeah, I think I'll give them their own. They'll only have, and then like let's say you would be able to have your own email specifically for this.
Like add only, so you could say, well, I'm available this day.
Mm-hmm. I think that's going to be nice.
And I'm available this day.
Anyways.
See, that's something to laugh about. Anyway.
I need to play the jail song, Steve says. The Breaking Out of Prison song.
Oh, yeah.
I actually have my guitar sitting over there because I got to take it back.
Well, see, there you go, Steve. Now, Steve, remember, I did send you a friend request, so get on it, buddy.
Yeah. Get on it, Steve. Mic drop. But, yeah, I've had those days, too, where, it's like...
Maureen.
Everything is going wrong. It seems like
we are.
You pick up something and you drop it 10 times, and then you go and you stub your toe.
Ooh.
Usually that doesn't cause you to laugh. That causes you to swear.
Yeah.
Especially if you're doing a real good run. You know what I'm talking about? Like walking really fast through your house, and you just go crack on something.
And you hear it pop or crack. You're not exactly laughing.
No.
And when you hit your funny bone, that ain't funny.
No. Usually you're cussing. But yeah, I think that'll be. I'm all over the place today, aren't I?
Maureen, we are funny, aren't we? Maureen says we're all funny.
We try to be.
See, well, it's today's subject anyway, so right on there, Maureen. Tell
Steve
Wade
said-
hi, will you?
Steve said, "I'll get right on it, Steve."
Thank you.
So, yeah, and then like, and it's funny because someone could come up to you with like bad news after you've had a bunch of stuff go wrong, and then you just start laughing.
Oh, you
It
have to
seems
laugh
inappropriate.
You know, Rachel always says, Rachel, I'm sure you can quote me on this, but she said, it's either I laugh really hard or I cry really hard. You know, if you're wanting to cry but you're laughing, it's like, well, should I laugh or should I cry? Which is better?
Yeah.
I should probably stop eating on the air.
Well, we all did.
go.
right,
Those
fine.
brownies
Did you
from
finish
Steamy
it?
Joe's are good. No,
They
no.
are good.
And I am bringing more goodies.
Yeah, Steamy Joe's is going to have some stuff for the
Axe Fest.
for the raffle.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to get your own Steamy Joe's stuff.
Yeah, gift certificates.
Gift certificates.
Sounds
Also,
exciting.
we just got in today. There'll be 2 tickets to the world's largest toy museum in Branson.
Yes.
Thank
Thank you, Tom, Wanda.
Tom and Wanda.
Yeah, they're the owners.
Tom Wanda.
Tom and Wanda. They go to our church. He's a Sunday school teacher at our church, and so thank you very much.
Steve Schultz says, "Is it under Steve O Mickey Mac?" No, I don't think so. Good morning, Susan Burrows.
Nice try, Steve.
Although it probably makes you want to change your nickname to O Mickey Mac.
It is now. You know, so many people at church. You know, my friend Mike Miller. He's like, "So what's up, oh Mickey Mac?" He likes the Mickey Mac Otastic or whatever.
Oh, Mickey Mac-tastic.
He loves that. By the way, I got to talk to you about it off the air about him coming to do a recording because he won't be able to make it on Mondays because he works.
Okay.
It'll be a Wednesday or a Thursday that he'd have to pre-record
Pre-record. Which one? Oh, for the...
Brighter Living.
Oh, okay. I see. I got you. Yeah, we can pre-record an episode for you. So
Because
I
we
do
don't
that
want
with-
reruns.
I do that with Johnny Rooster all the time. That's...
Weren't you gonna do your 2-minute?
2-minute message.
You're going to do a 2-minute message. And in the talent contest, actually, that could go... Well, technically, that could go in the Christian music contest.
And that's gonna be the 1st through the 5th.
The 2nd through the 5th.
Well,
The 2nd.
Well-
yeah, I mean, we say it's the 1st through the 5th. Day 1 is planning. And
Oh,
then,
okay.
That's what. Okay, that's because somebody asked me that. They said I thought it was the 1st. I'm like, I think we're just planning. I don't know.
Has
Well-
a schedule emerged yet where people say, "Oh, I want to hear the 2-minute messages," or so they could maybe, if they're not interested in music but they are in the messages, you know what I mean? So they can
I know
tune
what you're
in.
talking
at
about. An actual schedule of when that's appearing.
Yeah.
not yet.
I think that's what Monday is.
That's what Day Monday. Day Monday. Day Monday.
Day Monday.
Day Monday.
Day Monday.
It'd be Monday.
There's going to be a voting for favorite show.
Favorite 3-minute clip, 1 to 3 minute clip. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which I think, I think, and it has to be one of our shows.
I know which one.
You mean the morning drive?
It could be one of our shows, one of any of the shows that
Oh,
Axe
only
Media Group
Axe
has.
Media Group. Okay, I see. Not
I know
like
which one. Kevin
we've got-
Sorbo.
Oh yeah. We could just make a clip for that.
Yeah.
We got to interview Kevin Sorbo. It was awesome. Thanks to Steve, and then the people thanks to them who got us the
Debbie.
passes. We really wanted to keep those passes just because
I know.
it'd be like, oh man, see,
You
this is
know,
our first time being official.
They knew that. They knew that you were so excited. They knew that you wanted to. They said if they could get away with it, they would have let you have it. But
No, I understand. That's their media pass. They pay for those.
right, they do.
And they're not very cheap.
Deborah Watson and Deborah Watson's really behind making sure that happens. So
We really, really need to get some press passes.
yep. And where can you get those? Actually, I mean, just normal, everyday.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
We look it up that on Google or something like. How do you get just?
That's one of the things. I guess if I had more time to research it, I would. I know that
I
there's
bet
a
you-
special press pass you can get specifically for President Trump. And you undergo. There's a lot of background check on that.
Yeah, I would say.
But it lets you in all of the events, if you wanted to.
like concerts and stuff, press passes, go backstage.
Do the show about the toilet set. Well, Steve, I don't know if we have that one still on there. The one about toilet seat up or down. That was whenever we were recording the video, and then you would spend like 6 hours each day uploading it.
Yeah.
Stacy sent you a friend request last night.
Did she?
Yep. So
All right, let me look right here. Stacy. Yeah. Okay, Stacy Wedeking. How about that?
yep.
Boom.
All right, there you
Done.
go, Stace.
Snivelins Douglas? Who's that?
Whoa.
That's weird. That's a weird name. Kind of funny. I don't know who that is.
Mystery.
Oh, 42 mutual friends. All right, confirm. All
Well,
right.
you know what? He must be a popular person if it's at least over 30.
Yeah. At least he knows everybody you do.
Yeah.
That was good, Jay.
What?
Michael Williams.
What
Michael
you just said about him knowing people.
I haven't checked my
Like family.
what?
Huh?
It's like family having that many.
Yeah. We got an
Similar.
extended family.
Oh, well, I've a lot of people that I see, I have like 40, 50 mutual friends with a lot of people. But I've got a lot of friends on Facebook, and I don't know them each personally. I mean, I know a lot of them personally. But
Well,
I
I'm
think I've got
starting
like
to get a lot of my
1,400 friends on my friends list or whatever. I need to go through and kind of weed them out. Some of them, because I friend requested a whole bunch of people when I first got into Facebook.
I
Yeah.
did too. I had 17 before I got this new phone, which it's not cracked like it was. But anyway, I had 1,600 friends, and when I lost, had to get a new phone. That Facebook account did not transfer over, and so I had to go back and start getting all friends. I'm up to about 700 friends now again,
Nice.
but I don't know everybody personally.
I will be hosting a Pampered Chef party on my Facebook, like the second week of June. So,
I love Pampered Chef.
be looking forward to that. That's going to be fun.
I love eating.
Yeah, no, me too.
Me too.
Well,
Me
and
three.
the thing is the good thing about it. Good morning, Stacy Wedeking. She's on our thing now instead of on
well,
your-
it's about time.
yeah. Well, she's been on your watch parties.
Yes. See, I'm sharing my watch party, and people are now floating from my watch party onto the actual Good Morning or the
Steve
Morning
Schultz
Drive.
said they called him Shorty at work, and nobody ever knew him by his name.
"Oh,
Do the show about the toilet set, he said, off your computer. Well, that computer that had that I had it on was stolen when we were burglarized a couple years ago.
that was."
I
that
say
was
toilet
intense.
seat up.
I say toilet seat up too. If
I
you're a
see
man,
Yep.
yeah. Because
And
then
then-
you destroy the seat if you may have an accident. Then don't they have those spaces? They used to have those toilet seats where the
the space in the middle. Yeah, they still do.
Yeah.
All the commercial ones always have that.
I think you also know if it's clean or not. So
Yeah.
if the toilet seat's up and it's clean and the rim's clean, you know that if you put it down, you're putting down a clean seat. But
Yeah.
if you see what looks like a clean seat,
And then you sit down
and you
and
find
it's not clean.
and it's sticky.
It's like, ugh.
yeah, or you lift it up
Or
No.
if somebody
and then find out what's on the other side.
Or
Yeah.
when you have that same look whenever somebody has just like, and whenever you go in there and sit down on it right after somebody else just left, and it's warm. That's the same look.
or or you walk in and in the bathroom and the stall and the smell gets heavier. You know that you don't want to lift the seat.
No,
No, that's happened to me. Especially at the rest areas. The rest areas.
I don't like using, and just like those, I wouldn't want to sit down and I
Those-
feel for the ladies
the
that have to
outdoor-
use the what do you call the porta potties?
Yeah.
So
The
my
concerts, all those concerts have those.
my hearts go out
porta-potties
to you,
and stuff.
ladies.
I'd rather drive in my car and go to a gas station.
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder why ladies always want it down.
Well, because they go in and they just sit down without looking, and if it's up, they completely fall into the seat.
Yeah. I mean, I have
Or-
done that a couple of times.
It's not fun.
Back when the old in Ohio they had
It's refreshing if the water's really cold.
Now,
Yeah, it is refreshing.
certain states like Ohio, back open.
Yeah, it's refreshing.
Woo!
Oh man.
We're getting knee deep in, but those old outhouses that they had in Ohio at the rest areas, it's like I would rather go to the gas station.
Well, yeah, outhouses used to just be a hole in the ground with wood around it, so people didn't see you going to the bathroom. Can you imagine having to use that in the wintertime?
Ooh,
That sounds really
and
cold.
the heaters sometimes don't work.
Well, I mean, they didn't have heaters back in the day,
Well,
and whenever that hole was full, they filled it up and moved the box over another hole. I actually lived in a house in Wablo that had a two-seater outhouse, and I mean, I guess you would still consider it functional. The lids were
They have to be moved every once in a while.
yeah, no, not this one. This one was
Permanent.
it was permanent,
So they have tanks.
and it had matching shingles and siding and everything. No, they didn't have tanks. It probably had to be moved back in the day,
yeah,
Yeah.
it did.
but if we would have, I thought about taking them down, or but they say if you tear it down, you can never put another one up.
Yeah.
So we left it there, and it's just one of those things. It's
Still there, probably.
yeah, probably so.
Stacy wants to know your last name. I think she wants you to
Cobb.
be a friend.
My-
Okay, she
Cobb,
wants to be
yeah.
your friend.
Okay.
COBB, Cobb,
There you go, Stacy.
corn on the
COBB.
cob.
Yep.
Actually, Cobb corn
Cobb.
is 2 B's or 1.
One.
COBB is my name. I don't
Well,
know.
there is a cob that's COBB, and then there's corn on the cob, which is 1B.
Yeah, corn on the cob is 1B. That didn't matter in grade school.
Been
Oh.
there when I was a kid, cold in the winter. That's what Steve Schultz said. You're old enough to have had to go outside in an outhouse? Is that a honey stick?
That is a habanero. honey.
Arrow honey stick.
I got two more. I was able to grab what I could.
Oh,
The honey sticks have arrived,
the honey sticks have arrived.
and I'm bringing them up for the Axe Fest.
Then these make for some good, like if you're wanting to
Direct music.
direct music.
Yeah.
Conduct.
Direct music, that
Conduct.
6 in one, half a dozen the other. So I'll be eating that here directly, and may as well enjoy it while I can, because my food should be here in the next couple days.
So then, what do you want me to do about bringing any cinnamon rolls or anything?
I'm just gonna have to not eat them. I'm just gonna have to.
What about you, Jason?
I'm okay with that. I mean, I appreciate them definitely.
Yeah,
But,
I feel bad you doing that on my behalf.
Yeah, and don't do that on my behalf. Well, I mean that's
Because I don't want to do that. I don't want to bring up something that's going to tempt. On a serious note, I would never want to do that.
yeah, because that would be probably more than you could take. I think.
And
Don't
not
you think,
only,
Matt?
But not only that, that's wrong. It's just in my mind, it's just wrong. Especially if you know somebody else is not supposed to have it, and you bring it in. You know, I just feel weird about doing that because then I feel like I'm being unfair.
You feel like you're dropping a bag of dope in front of a recovering drug addict.
Yeah, it's not like
Yeah.
it's not like we'd just be eating them. It'd be multiple, just sitting there
Maureen,
waiting. You know,
I have
calling my
some.
name. So I mean, if you bring, all right. So what you do if you want to bring some, bring 2, one for you, one for Jay.
It just seems like a lot of expense too, and you don't need.
Me too,
I, you know,
Stacy.
I mean, I feed myself. I get a bunch of stuff at work, and I've got plenty of food at home and everything too. So I know that I have to watch my expenses very carefully and very closely. So I don't travel if I don't need to. I don't buy things that I don't need. I try not to,
I've been watching my expenses real closely lately. Too.
I have to. Did you hear
and
anything?
that's so I can enjoy the things that I really want more, and be able to get
Yeah.
the things that I really want.
Yeah.
And usually I don't want things that aren't going to be in some way useful.
Speaking of money, I'd heard this morning. Randy and I were talking about this. Is there a second wave of stimulus checks coming?
That's they're battling that back and forth
I
in
heard
the
it was
Senate.
going to be dead in the water by the time it got to Senate.
Well, I mean, the stuff that they're wanting to do,
Right.
I can understand that. They say it's dead on arrival.
It probably depends on how well the startup of the economy goes. They're going to want to give the restart a little time to see how it pans out, and if it continues to gain momentum, or if it starts up and then stalls out again, then they may consider.
Yeah,
it.
I would think that would be the best and the smartest thing, because you don't want to entice people with money if the economy is starting to come up and warm up and things
Rack
are
up massive
like
debt.
Branson. I mean,
Yeah.
Branson's starting to really wake up, and they're really starting to get the money, and I mean the traffic and everything. There's no motor coaches yet, but
Motor coaches,
meaning buses. That's where a lot of the money for the theaters. They have
motor coaches. Okay, I
they
got
have
you.
groups and stuff that come in, and with a lot of the social distance regulations going on in the theaters, we don't know how that's going to work.
Well, it's about time for us to get out of here, guys. Already. Seems like just 5 minutes ago we started this.
Yes, it was. See, laughter is a good medicine too. By the way, it's strong
Yeah.
medicine.
Let's see. It is good. There was a man who was sick, and they said he was going to die, and he told him to bring in a bunch of Three Stooges movies, and he laughed and laughed and laughed, and then got better. Of course, that was, laughter. It does help you. It boosts your immune system, increases the oxygen to your brain. It drops the oxytocin and all kinds of other chemicals into you
There's
that are
many
good
ways
for you.
of laughter. There's the belly laugh. There's just the silent laugh. But it's best to.
I love the deep belly laugh. I love hearing a baby deep belly laugh.
Oh,
You know what
that
I'm
is
talking about?
hilarious.
Oh man, that's something else. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
All you parents know what I'm talking about. That first time when it's like they just can't. They're laughing so hard.
Or something that you do just out of the blue tickles them,
Yes.
and then you love that, and so you do it again and
Over
again.
again and again.
Or a dog that does something, just normal things that a dog would do, the baby would just start roaring. And
Yeah.
just,
I saw that one where the baby was in the high chair and the dog kept running back and forth, and every time the dog ran back and forth, the baby would laugh.
Yep,
Yeah.
I remember seeing that. That's one of the videos I was thinking
And so
about.
the dog started doing it on purpose. Well, it's time for us to get out of here.
Maureen, I'll get with you on the honey sticks.
That sounds fun. The honey sticks. Get with you on the honey sticks.
Get with all the honey sticks.
So I'd like to thank everybody for joining us on the morning drive today. We'll be back on tomorrow, same time, same channel. We'll be sure and tune in next for
Tony
The New
Cameron.
Gold Standard with Tony Hammock. So until then, my friends, God bless you and keep you. We love you. My name is Matt.
My name is Jay.
My name is Steve.
And this has been The Morning Drive.